We'll go with our next match, Nicolas and Aratz here in singles. Nicolas just 1-6 so far this season in his first year in Division 1. Aratz 2-4. First matchup between these two was all the way back on January 27th. That was won by Aratz in straight sets, 6-4, 6-4. I will say Nicolas has gotten better this year in singles, really getting comfortable with all these opponents now. But Aratz is a familiar one for him. He played in Division 2 his entire career, as had Nicolas before this season. So these two have played every year in Battle Court against one another. So just add another one. They're always fun, always hotly contested, and just great defense by both players.
No question about it.
Two of the best backcourters on the roster here, ready to go in singles, Division 1. There's the serve. We begin our fourth match. Catch overhead there by Nicolas from the 11 line. He sends it deep. Aratz takes off, turns his back to it, now gets out there and saves the rebote. Nicolas on the inside, drops it to Aratz. Backhand. High and hard. Here's the rebote. Nicolas plays it inside. Aratz cuts it off. Back along the wall. Here's Nicolas again. Good catch overhead by Aratz. Backhand to the inside. Cut off by Nicolas. Rebote forehand. It's going to clear the screen. Nicolas waits for it. Controls it. Sends it back into the corner. Out the 7 line. High hand passing with the forehand. Aratz sweeps another one off the ground, but that's a little too high. Sailing out of play. Giving Nicolas a first point.
Aratz started a little low on that one. Trying to get it up. Just hits the overhead screen.
High bouncing serve is an over serve. First fault, second one coming up. Aratz handles that serve. Back inside. Here's Nicolas. Sends it back right on the wall. Aratz picks it off. Goes deep. Nicolas running with it. Sends the rebote inside. Aratz leaping grab. Forehand rebote. Cut off by Aratz from 9 to the inside. Scoop by Nicolas. Forehand rebote. Aratz steps up. Costado inside. Got him going the other way, but Nicolas got back in there. 2-all. That's
too much.
Out. One, Aratz ties it.
Nicolas reached back in there, made a great catch. Tried to turn it into a kill shot, though. Just lands wide.
Nicolas opens up with that backhand again. Aratz turns to look for the rebote. It's right along the wall, just kind of lays it up. Nicolas up with the 4 line to the inside. Aratz, what a scoop.
Great effort.
Dropped it. 2-1 lead for Nicolas.
Nicolas has got a choice up there. He's got it on the costado. So is he going to go outside? Because he can just blast it outside. But Aratz has a habit of catching these. So he goes back to the inside. It's a reach for Aratz. But that's also a rare miss for Aratz on the inside.
Aratz able to pass. Rebote forehand. Laid up. Aratz attacking up at the 8 line. Inside placement. Not on the wall. Nicolas gets there. Into the Chula. Not a lot on it. Diving save by Aratz. Nicolas gets it. Backhand. Fire right to him. He's come shooting off the back wall. Aratz turns another one. Nicolas going up for it. Not going to let it pass. Kind of hooks the rebote. Not a lot on it. Nicolas got up there. Sends it to pass, just out of reach of Aratz. He gets in the corner, saves the rebote. Nicolas, one-handed attempt is missed. 2-2, tied up.
Both Aratz and Nicolas covering the court beautifully. Aratz's positioning which is basically his moving to the ball that he's about to catch, is pretty much well unsurpassed among any of the traditional backwarders here.
Here's a catch by Aratz, backhand inside, picked off by Nicolas. Aratz backing up, makes the catch, puts it on the wall. Nicolas takes it off, sends it deep. Rebote forehand, hooked again. Nicolas steps up. He's got it at the 5 line to the outside. Philo scores. Nicolas back ahead, 3-2.
Nicolas gets a little extra oomph on this shot straight to the outside. Again, this is what he did not throw earlier. That ball's in the screen, a few feet away from Aratz. Just well thrown by Nicolas.
Aratz from the 12. Well, not a lot on that Rebote. It's on the wall, and it scores. Aratz gets it back, ties it again, 3-3.
If there is any match you'd expect to see go point for point with conservative play, it's this one. In the second set, Aratz maybe breaking out a few more shots.
Over serve, second serve coming up. Second serve is good. Here's Nicolas opening up with that backhand, high and hard. Aratz, full sprint down the sidewall, makes a save. Nicolas, forehand right at his feet, back it up. Aratz scooped it up, high and hard. Nicolas staying at the 10 line. Rebote, that escaped high to the outside and out of play. 4 points. Aratz leads.
Nicolas has had some difficulty with the ball escaping. And basically by escape, we mean the ball just does not go where you want it to.
Backhand, that's sent a long way. Will Aratz get there? Oh, it died. He makes the Rebote save. Catch by Nicolas up at the 9. Backhand, it's a low bullet. Cut off by Aratz. Rebote forehand by Nicolas. Aratz steps up. Costado inside. That'll score. 5 points. Possible set point.
Once again, Aratz backcourter who at one point in his highlight career prior to his coming to this program had to play as a front quarter. Wasn't particularly happy doing it, but it did give him shots that he might not otherwise have had without that experience.
Nicolas waits for it to cross, sends it deep. Aratz committed. He makes the play in the corner. Nicolas now from the 11. All he can behind this throw. Aratz going to take off. Will he get there? He does. Returns a 2-wall. Doesn't open. Nicolas from the outside. 3-wall. It opens, but Aratz knows where to be. Makes the save.
Good duck.
Nicolas again, another chance. Keeps this one lower. Scoop by Aratz. Catch on the inside. Nicolas sends it deep. Aratz, able to make the catch in the air. Long drop shot. Oh, it's in. But Nicolas got there before the second bounce. He sends it back. Aratz catches it and safely ends the set. Aratz wins it 6-3. 2 minutes will come back and play set number 2.
No, Nicolas ducked, and that's all he did. Just drop it over his head. Well done. So the first set is complete in this match between Nicolas and Aratz. Once again, you're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently playing our 4th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Singles match here. Some replays from that first set. See the catch here on the forehand of Nicolas. Powerful throw. 3-wall play. Aratz makes a save. Good duck there by Nicolas. Nicolas hard to the inside, but that's what Aratz does. Court positioning is impeccable. Sets himself up to make consistent catches. Drop shot. Good run here by Nicolas. He gets there. Nicolas trying to get it past Aratz. Not able to. Again, name of the game, throw the ball where your opponent's not, whether you're throwing a shot or just passing them. Aratz doing that as well as anybody. Here we are back in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking their breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. And team captain Aratz moving up to Division 1 in this season of Battle Court. Taking his role as team captain very seriously. But the communication consistently between he and Aratz has been spot on. And here we have two veterans of Jai-Alai and of Battle Court. Nicolas and Fronton with a beautiful showing in our first match this evening. A third set victory.
3-set victory with CRB. Fronton coming out in our final match with Benny against Aratz and Ron. Coming up after this one will be Carballo against Lalu in singles. First set going Aratz's way. Second set ready to begin here. The serve by Nicolas. There's a serve by Nicolas. Set 2 is underway. Aratz opens up with a backhanded pass. Nicolas off his footing sees the rebote. 2-all by Aratz. It opens. Nicolas picks it, makes the catch, and it scores to the inside. Nicolas, first point here of set 2.
Very difficult for Nicolas. You have to make the catch before it hits the net. And Aratz throws this very well before it hits that screen. Makes that catch perfectly, but also presence of mind to try to pass Aratz on the inside. Because Aratz is sitting up to make that catch. You got to get it past him. Nicolas did it. Crossed to the inside. Very well done.
Aratz back beyond the 13. Sends up the backhand. Nicolas is there. Catch along the sidewall. Aratz goes deep. Past Nicolas, a leaping grab on the inside. Wall to wall. Aratz takes off. Looking for the rebote. 2-wall. Opening again. This one will score. Just out of reach, and Nicolas ties it up 1-1.
It's really well thrown by Aratz. Didn't get it the first time. Did get it the second time.
See this one running, and yep, just got to the net. Fault under serve. First fault, second serve coming up. Nicolas from the 11 plays it inside. What a catch by Aratz. Takes it off the sidewall. Rebote forehand by Nicolas, who that caught the corner. Picked up on the bounce, Aratz. Low and hard inside. Just out of reach of Nicolas. That's 2-1. Aratz leads.
Aratz here in this second set, doing what we know he can do. Moving Nicolas around. See, Nicolas is on the outside of the court.
Yeah, coming in front of him.
Aratz is not putting it back to the outside of the court. He's going to go inside. Make Nicolas reach for it.
Over serve, first fault for Aratz. Second one coming up.
See that full follow through that Aratz just had? Yeah. He's looking to get that big, what we call pika, that big bounce serve. Have a bounce right in front of the 7 line and right into the corner.
Nicolas handles this one comfortably. Backhand. Oh, that's coming out. Up at the 6 line, Aratz tracks it down, sends it to pass. Nicolas now scrambling. He makes a save of his own. Aratz caught in the air. Inside placement. Ooh, off the wall. Nicolas got it on the forehand. And it's tipped. Leaping catch. Knocked down. 2-2. Nicolas ties it up. Backhand inside, cut off by Nicolas. Sends it back. Aratz committed, and he makes the catch. Leaping catch back at the 12. Low bullet inside. Aratz gets there, sends it back to him. Fast Nicolas. Rebote forehand. Sent inside. Aratz gets there. Oh, that's a tough rebote right on the wall. It clears the screen. Aratz has it in the middle of the court. 2-wall opening, not enough. Nicolas from the outside, sidearm carom. Oh, Aratz has got it. He flicks it up the middle, and the carambola from the costado, if that's a thing, scores.
Well, Andrew,
I'm not
so,
sure.
So carom is typically thrown from the right side, but the ball, after it left the cesta, did become a carambola. It did go from the front wall, side wall, and out.
You just don't see that all too much.
Typically thrown, no,
never.
No.
Yeah.
Not never, but no, it's rare.
Rabote left side, laid up by Aratz, big bounce. Nicolas climbs the wall and comes down with the ball. Scoop by Aratz at the 11 line, sends it back to the corner. Rabote forehand, swept up off the ground, clears the screen. Aratz waiting for it, sends it back there. Another Rabote, laid up the middle. Aratz with the catch, backhand. Nicolas now goes deep. Wall to wall from the left side. Rabote saved, crossing the wall. High scoop made by Nicolas. Sends another one. Rabote high off the front wall this time. Big bounce off the floor, controlled. Send inside. Scoop off the side wall. Inside placement there. Aratz, good read. Hard backhand to wall. Will it land in? It does. Aratz leads by 2, 4-2 here in our second set.
Backhand to wall by Aratz. Thrown from the inside. Look, he's only about 3 feet from that side wall. Closer you are to that side wall, the more difficult it is to land that shot. But that's time to throw it.
Nicolas from the 10 line, blasts it. Rabote played at the 7 high in the air. Ooh, Nicolas with time runs under it. 2 wall. 2 score. Nicolas with 3. Gets one back here. Nicolas will serve.
Nicolas moved up on that ball with intent to catch it in the air. And again, he's got complete control at that point. You see Aratz bouncing from foot to foot.
Aratz from the 12 line, high and hard. Catch by Nicolas along the wall. Aratz from the 11, backhand, passing right in that corner. Not a lot on it. Nicolas makes the save, turns it past Aratz. Leaping grab, Nicolas in the middle of the court. Forehand, low and hard, crossing the wall, scooped high on the left side of Aratz. There's the backhand. Aratz from the costado. Ooh, that clipped. It's opening and scoring. 5 points for Aratz. Possible set, possible match point.
Sometimes it clips and good things happen. Sometimes it clips and it goes out of play. In this case, there's a lot of room, and Nicolas is standing mid-court.
Hard backhand there by Nicolas. Shoots off the back wall. Nice Rabote. Oh, but right to Nicolas. Costado. 2 wall. Aratz takes off. He gets there. Forehand from the outside. Looking to end it.
Look
oh,
at that.
Nicolas caught it in the air. Rabote left side down. Laid up. It's got a big bounce. Nicolas controls it up high on the right side. Sends it back to the corner. Tough Rabote. Aratz turns a 2 wall. Not enough. Nicolas from the outside. 3 wall play. Oh, right to Aratz. Aratz. 2 wall. Oh, it's out. What a point there. But it extends the match. That's 4 for Nicolas. He will serve here. Still possible match point.
Both Nicolas and Aratz retrieving balls in the air, catching them either, and that is just so important. You have so much more control when you're not dealing with the bounce.
Over serve, first fault, second serve for Nicolas. Catch by Aratz, opens up with a backhand. Clears the screen, Nicolas takes off all the way at the 5, turns it inside, past Aratz, but he's got the Rabote. Fall down save, comes up the middle, Nicolas, quick turn, forehand inside. Tough Rabote again, save by Aratz. Nicolas winds it up low and hard. Scoop by Aratz this time, caught it in front of him. And It's the backhanded pass. Nicolas waiting on the rebote, leaves it up. Aratz moving in, attacks, picks it off the wall. Inside placement, big bounce, controlled now by Nicolas. Rebote comes shooting out. Aratz, all he can on it. Nicolas, Costado from the middle. Too low. Point, set, and match. Aratz takes it in straight sets, 6-3, 6-4 over Nicolas. And just like that, the game day now all tied up 2-2 through our first 4 matches. Devils won the first 2, Fireballs won the next 2. Matches 5 and 6 left. Carballo against Lalu in singles, then Ferronda and Benny against Urrutia and Ron to close out the day. Game day score reflecting that win by Aratz. Now his 3rd in singles this year, 3-4. Not all too bad considering just his first year in this division. In Aratz's 3 wins, more than Nicolas, more than Manu. So I'm in the middle of the pack in Division 1 for a guy making his debut this year. It's a great showing for the captain of this team, Aratz. We're going to be hearing from Aratz in just a few moments, making his way over to the DraftKings players cage. He's ready to go. Aratz of the Fireballs able to tie up the game day with that win. Congratulations, Aratz. Now 3 wins and 4 losses in Division 1 singles this year in just your first season. How would you assess your play overall now this year?
I think that, like I say always, my level is going up, is going better, and that's it. I'm playing with very good players. I go there with all. I think that I learn all the matches something, and then I try to do my reward better, kill shots better. Slowly, I think that I'm going better, so I'm happy for that. And happy for the win because we need to tie or win the game, so let's go now, let's see.
A great play in Aratz, a great performance to tie up the game day. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.